Aircraft manufacturers have tried to fix that problem by designing the pilot out of the cockpit.
Northstar systems.
This is the first fully automated plane, flown by a computer.
Flight core activated.
Hello boys and girls, I'm TheFlyingTeaCup, and let's talk Northstar. Northstar is a Strider class Titan which has 7,500 hit points, which is the lowest health pool in the entire game, shared with Ronin. She also has 2 dashes which can be rearranged to 3 if the Turbo Boost kit is active. Northstar's primary weapon is called Plasma Railgun, which works like a sniper rifle. The maximum ammo capacity of the gun is 6. The Plasma Railgun is a projectile-based weapon that can deal more damage if charged up while scoping. To reach maximum damage capacity, you will have to be scoped for 4 seconds before firing. The gun can be fired without scoping, but will result in poor accuracy and damage. Listen, Nicolpe, I love these banners, and I remember back in the days when I saw these on Reddit, and they are pure beauty. But I'm a little disappointed in this. Coffee. Really? The only Titan that can fly in the game, and the prime version is the color of the f***ing Swedish flag. Come on! It's like the Titan was created just for me, and you write coffee! Okay, I understand it's supposed to be a coffee shop, but still! Nothing personal, I love the banners and I would love to see more artwork from you. You're amazing. Okay, back to the video. There are 2 types of Northstar players. People who stay behind cover and dashes away as soon as a bullet hits. Or people who play her as Ronin and understands that hover isn't so good face to face.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
Some people might say that the Plasma Railgun is a weapon that is hard to hit with, which I say is fairly correct. But as soon as you get used to the travel time, it's quite satisfying to hit people with it. And I promise you, you have not felt pure satisfaction until you kill 2 Titans in 1 bullet thanks to the piercing shot kit. And for the love of God, don't go around pilot hunting with a Plasma Railgun. If you don't want to end up like this, of course.
Scanning for hostiles.
Ordnance. Northstar's Ordnance is a cluster missile. It's a missile that upon impact sends out multiple exploding grenades. This effect will last for 10 seconds, though this can be extended with the enhanced payload kit, which expands the area and time of the cluster missile's explosions. My god, look at this big pen. This has nothing to do with the video, I just want to show off this big ass pen. Thanks, Emily. One of the scariest things about this is the part when it starts sending out the grenades. The radius on this shit is huge. If you're a pilot and you get like a few meters away, you will be blown to bits. Against Titans it's okay, but it's not something you should rely on as standard damage output. It's more like a distraction. Northstar's tactical is called the VTOL Hover, which allows the users to float for 3 seconds. During the hover you cannot use your dashes and you will be significantly slower than normal. You are not able to turn off hover after activating it, which leaves you stuck and exposed in the air. The hover movement speed can be sped up if the user has the Viper thruster kit. This kit will also affect your flight core movement speed. Okay, I think we all can agree that this ability really sucks. Being one of the Titans with the lowest health and have the ability to pretty much expose himself to everyone. You're pretty much asking for an ass whooping. This is the Titan version of that nightmare when you go to school without pants. This is a tactical. The only thing that is tactical with this is peeking over high walls and buildings and annoy people.
Northstar systems.
Enemy spotted.
I'm joking!
But I must say the coolest thing you can do with hover is executing in mid-air. Defensive. Northstar's defensive is called tether traps. The traps suck onto enemy titans or reapers and keep them in a specific area for 5 seconds. The trap can be broken or destroyed by shooting at them. Normally you can only throw 1 trap at a time, but with the twin trap kit you can throw 2 at the same time instead of just 1. Let me give you a quick guide on how to use these. First, put them in a row after each other. Be quite generous with the spaces between them. Then f*** with the Scorcher Legion for about 2 minutes until they chase you. And finally, scream
You triggered my trap card!
every time you get stopped by a trap.
He's nice.
Well, I guess you could call Northstar the Trap Queen. Oh, okay, let's carry on. Northstar's core is called Flight Core. When activated, Northstar will be thrown up in the air for 6 seconds. While airborne, she can throw down a barrage of missiles which will kill infantry and deal large damage to Titans and Reapers. The hover movement can be sped up just like the hover by the Viper thruster kit.
Justice reigns from above!
Wow, now I can fly and deal more damage! That's fantastic! Wait a second.
I'm sure you'll recognize him. There. Look familiar?
Uncle Stewart!
Why? Why Respawn? The biggest flaw of hover was that you'd be exposed to other titans. Why make another ability that puts you in the same risk? The thing is that Flight Core is missing consistency. The rockets fly way too slow with such a random pattern it's impossible to shoot someone from far away. And even if you do, they'll easily run away and hide. The total damage output is just enough to kill a Strider Titan and get an Atlas Titan in Doom state, but it's not enough to kill an Ogre Titan. The biggest problem with Flight Core is that you need to do the exact opposite of Northstar's traditional playstyle. Instead of hiding and sniping people from across the map, you now need to be up in their faces. With a small health pool, not so consistent damage, and the shift of playstyle is just asking for trouble. When the core is over, you need to get the f*** away from there if they're not dead. Otherwise, you'll meet your maker. So after all this, what can make Northstar great? Well, actually not much. Northstar is a titan that you just have to get good with. Even if a lot of things might say that she's terrible, it all comes down on how well you play her. If Northstar isn't your cup of tea, see what I did there? Then it's okay. I thought she would be awful from the moment I saw her load up and playstyle. But look now, my Northstar is gen.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit!
The only complaint I have for Northstar is that you should be able to cancel your hover and flight core when you activate it. And if you cancel before your ability is over, it will start recharging from the point as soon as you hit the ground, so you don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. But other than that, you just have to get good. That's all I have to say. I love Northstar and I have nothing against her. I'm a Northstar main for God's sake. And with that said, thanks for watching and take care.